Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Eureka 7 Volume 2 The New Vision. I am Michael, and last time we had some weird cutscenes that were out of order and had some just weird implications all around, but Ruri recruited us to do a job, so I think it's about time we do that. So let's start. And would we like to use the shop? Why, yes! Why would we never want to use the shop? So, now we have rocket launcher and rapid fire laser. We're going to go with the rocket launcher because the rockets are probably the undisputed best weapons in the game. I will get the rapid fire laser probably sometime later. And we'll take that machine gun just to kind of round it out. And that's kind of all we can afford now. We don't have much money left after everything.
Okay, now our course is set. I'm going to go change while I've got the chance.
Ruri! Hey, driver lady, where are we headed?
Ah! Why don't you knock?
I'm sorry. I didn't see anything, I swear.
Would you just get out?
Hey, did you see anything?
I don't think so. No.
That was close. Real close.
It's deja vu. She suckered me into this again. Yeah. She's up to her old tricks again. I knew that was gonna happen.
Well, if you knew it was gonna happen, why'd you let her play you like that? You dog. You planned for it to happen like that, didn't you?
A little bit.
Jeez, you have not changed at all. You're definitely Sumner.
Well, you sure have changed. For one thing, you're a lot taller.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but that's about it.
Class! Can I have your attention? You boys ready to get started?
Start what?
And so, that's the reason why we're here.
How many are we up against?
According to my intel, there are 8 of them, and there's lots of bodyguard LFO riders. Better watch out for the ship's weapons, too.
A transport that's armed?
Naturally. It's an arms dealer's transport.
So then we should probably destroy the aft hatch and get aboard through there, right?
Exactly. That's right.
And then destroy the rest of the ship by hand-to-hand combat.
Just what I'd expect from a Gecko State member. You're quick.
I guess when you get to be as good as I am.
Don't start getting cocky because she said she was a fan.
Let's go out there and kick some ass!
Everybody ready?
Sumner, ready.
Moondoggy, ready to rock!
In 30 seconds, you'll drop straight down by lifting. The target is dead ahead.
Roger.
Sumner has point. Doggy, you back up Sumner while reading the trapper waves.
Roger. Doggy, you gonna be okay?
I'll manage.
I knew you'd say that, even though you're still a beginner.
Don't distract me.
Doggy, don't get cocky.
Get off my case, man. I'm in a bad mood.
Listen up, guys. We make contact with the target in 10 seconds. You ready?
Okay, I see it.
That's it?
This'll all be for nothing if we shoot it down, so be sure to aim carefully at the aft hatch.
Roger.
Sorry, Sumner. I'm just not ready for combat yet.
Okay, so I don't think it was necessary to do those cutscenes out of order. It was very strange. But either way, it's nice to see some little developments between them, especially Moondoggy and Sumner. And Ruri is definitely using us just like she was before in the first game, every time. So we have a little over a minute, close to 2 minutes to do this job, and if you paid attention to the cutscene, you'll know that our job is not actually to take out the LFOs. So, after getting their health down a little bit, Moondoggy should be more than enough to handle them, and now we're going to just rush to the arms dealership, which is different. We've never done anything like this in the games. Usually it's just defeat all the enemy LFOs. So, we're getting a little different stuff. It's really nice. It takes a little while to get close up. Though it's pretty far away, this area is actually quite huge. There's actually 2 lock-on spots on the ship itself, which it has a health bar, and then the aft hatch, as they said. So what we just want to do is get behind, lock onto the aft hatch, and then just fire a bunch. Now we're close enough to actually do some damage, and they do have a cannon on the back, but it can't really hit us when we're down here. So we're completely safe, and we have more than enough time to just damage this aft hatch.
It's open! Going in!
And that was it for that mission. You might have enough time to defeat them if you are pretty powered up, but I don't think you do.
Keep going straight ahead and secure the bridge.
Roger!
I'll head over there right away.
Let's cut through the living quarters and head straight to the bridge.
Sounds like a plan. Use your gun in the corridors if you want, but don't use it on the bridge.
All right, I got it. Okay, let's go! Okay, let's do it!
Okay, so hand-to-hand combat. This is very similar to fighting with the LFOs. Circle is to attack, square is your defense. You use your triangle to fire your gun, which we now have 3 guns. Our regular gun, which does damage. The electro gun, which does do damage, but it also stuns them, which is really strong here because meleeing is definitely going to be your primary source of fire power. So we do that, and then we take away our gun, and we can then combo him. You can also grab and do combos that way, and you can do a spinning kick if you're kind of being surrounded to stun the enemies. The best way to do this is to take on the enemies one by one in these hallways, and try not to let them get a hit on you. Using the electro gun, we can then stun them, and that was me doing a grab. Yeah, oh, and he kind of got the jump on us there. But we stunned him, and now if we get rid of our gun, we can do our melees and just kind of take him out that way. And that's the grab. Really powerful, does quite a bit of damage. And that's kind of it. That's kind of hand-to-hand combat. So now's where we gotta be a little more careful. We immediately go for this guy, which may not have been the best, because there's another guy down the way that has his own gun. And this guy is a little apprehensive to actually chase after us. But now that he has, we kind of can start punching on him. But then we knock him back into the firepower, or sight line of the other guy. Which doesn't do us very good. Especially since now we back away, he can shoot at us. And that does a lot of damage. Our health just melts, even with the bulletproof vest. So you gotta be very careful here. This particular fight, the best way to have handled this, which I didn't do, would have been to just switch to my other gun. Which, now that we can turn the camera, we can see him. So that's what we're gonna do now. We also have a sniper rifle. That is used to shoot at LFOs. Yes, we can fight LFOs just by ourselves. We don't need our own LFO to do it. So now we got close up, we can actually start meleeing him. And the guns do quite a bit of firepower. That looked like he hit me, but no, we got him.
Lock everybody we've come across into the containers.
Leave the gift wrapping to me.
Here I go.
Alright, and like Moondoggy said, we can't fire our gun up here. Mostly because, obviously, we don't want to damage any of the equipment and thus crash the vehicle. So, we're now fighting 2-on-1, which can be a little more difficult, especially when the camera doesn't want to cooperate with you. One way to get through these multiplayer or multi-enemy battles is to stun one and then attack the other, and just kind of keep doing that. We didn't have to do that too much here because we were kind of focused down into the one area and they could only be 1-on-1, so that was kind of it. Not too difficult.
Huh? There's only 2. That's 1 less than the intel said there'd be.
Yeah, and we got a rank A for all that, which is really nice. We need the money.
We found this guy in the comm room. Looks like he's the only one.
Who are you? You with Azure?
Azure?
What? Don't put us on their level, man. Ruri! Whoa! You came over on your board? That's rad!
Good work, guys. Okay, time to change this ship's course.
Aren't you people going a little overboard? You guys trying to pull one of those sky sweeps on me or something? I suppose you're gonna sell the stuff you're stealing from me.
We're just poor folks who need your stuff to get by.
So, this is about the money, huh?
They say that money makes the world go round. Isn't that right?
That's true. You know, you and me are a lot alike.
Sumner, could you load everybody into containers with parachutes and then chuck them overboard?
Huh?
Sorry about that, pal.
Hey! You're gonna pay for this!
I won't forget your face, did you hear me?
That was really evil of you.
You think so?
About what he asked. You're not with Azure or something, are you?
Well, yeah, but we're doing this independently for now.
For now, huh? Great.
Well, I gave them a warm send-off. I don't think they're gonna die. What's that?
Oh no! But my guess is we're being attacked! Ah!
That was awesome. I didn't know you were a pilot.
I'm not!
Whatever. You're good at reading Trapper. You got the right stuff, kid.
A whole lot of good that'll do. If I wind up dead...
And that's it for this episode. Some implications there. Ruri is with Azure, which we so far have only known as a company that builds LFOs and has their own lifting team. But clearly there's some more going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Seems maybe they might be kind of Gecko State-ish. But we'll look into that more next time. For now, we really need to just figure out who's attacking us. But that'll be next week. Thank you all for watching.